体調を崩して倒れるなんて好都合だ。ありがとうね、エルゼ、カミル。未来の皇太子妃様をさらってくれて。
Seventh Time Loop episode 5, and my friends, yo, what an episode. What a show that this has been. This has been such a wild ride, and it's been such a pleasure to watch every single week. I'm looking forward to every episode literally with bated breath. And we have a few of those anime this season that is just like, I can't wait to see the next episode. Or as soon as it ends, it's like, yo, I want more. This has been an awesome season for anime, but Seventh Time Loop is really right up there with one of the best this season. Also, what a twist at the end of the episode with the prince, the prince actually stealing 𝐒𝐻𝐸 at the end of the episode with using her maid and with using her guard. Now, to be clear, I'm not really worried about her being abducted or any malicious, like anything malicious happening towards her whatsoever. I'm not really worried about it. What I am worried about is the little prince himself and what his older brother is going to end up doing to him in retaliation for him stealing, his wife. I am a little bit worried about what's going to happen, at that moment there. But like for her herself, I'm not really worried about her whatsoever, because at the end of the day, I think that, how do you say it? Based on the actions that she's done, she is so genuine. And like, when you have a character that's written like her and you have somebody who's genuine like that, and when somebody of her nature is foreign to you, and you have to put yourself in 𝐿𝐶's shoes or even in her guard, I don't remember what her guard's name is, but her main guard, when you put yourself in their shoes, like, it's impossible to not be infatuated or like really get pulled into that gravity that she has around her. And although I think that there is still this, how do you call it? There's still this, not, the word isn't trust, but this loyalty. There's still this loyalty to Prince Theodore and, whatever his plan that he concocted was. There's some pre-existing loyalty there to kind of have to see his plan through. But as far as like any malicious things happening directly to 𝐒𝐻𝐸, I really am not worried about it, whatsoever, because I really think that 𝐿𝐶 and her guard are really going to be on her side, especially with the actions that she's taken with what they just witnessed, with her doing business with the 𝐼𝐸 company or the 𝐼𝐸 trading company. Like, I'm completely unworried about it. Again, my biggest worry, or my biggest, I guess, aha moment will be, what's Arnold going to do to Theodore? I think that's going to be the main thing. And honestly, it's like, well, what's Theodore really what is he trying to do here? Is he trying to save her? Or what is he trying to get back at Art? Like, what is he actually trying to do? I guess there's more that needs to be seen here. He's obviously a two-faced person. He obviously has a lot of fear for his brother. He obviously has a lot of disdain for his brother. They look exactly alike. So my guess is that when he killed his mom, he also killed Theodore's mom. I'm sure there's a specific reason for it that maybe Theodore doesn't completely understand. He looks like he's 13, 14 years old. So there's probably some, just lack of understanding there. Arnold maybe just hasn't even told him the reasons behind it because he's just immature. He's young. So many different reasons behind it. But like, it makes me think, and that's why I love this show. It's because it makes me think. It makes me go like, oh, I wonder why this is happening. I wonder why that's happening. I wonder why, what this is going to lead to. Well, this twist at the end, okay, what's the purpose behind it? And that's what makes this show great, is the twist, the thrills, the intrigue, the mystery behind all these little things, these little micro decisions that keep happening within each episode. It's just really awesome to see. Outside of that, obviously, I think the other things to call out is the beginning of the episode. 𝐒𝐻𝐸 and Arnold shared a kiss. I think I really love how Arnold is viewing 𝐒𝐻𝐸 and how he can really see the determination in her eyes. And he compares it akin to the people that he's slain in battle, basically seeing that special twinkle in their eyes that kind of drives fear in him when he has to overcome these opponents. And he sees that same twinkle in 𝐒𝐻𝐴's eyes with her determination and her resolve, as he calls it. And it's just really, really cool for them to share that moment. And you can really feel her genuineness. And I don't think that's something that he's faced before. And she's kind of this anomaly in his life. And vice versa, he's kind of an anomaly in her life, because although she had a run-in with him and she knows about him, you know, based on the actions that she's done, she doesn't know the real him. And you can tell she's slowly falling for the real him. And she doesn't know the real actions. You know, why did he kill his mom? Why is he going to kill the king? Why is he going to wage world war? Why is he constantly proposing these people first beneficial terms and things for his people? Like, what's his goal? What's his motivation? What's the thing that's driving him? I think as she begins to kind of peel back the things outside of her, you know, the reality is in her past life, the most recent one, that she was killed by him. You know, she just stood in his way for his goal. He had no ties to her whatsoever. She was a complete stranger just standing in his way. Obviously, that narrative has twisted and she's become his fiance or wife, you know, like she's become a very important person. So he's no longer going to kill her, at least in that manner. You know, it's completely changed. So they've both changed to each other based on who they were past life. But I think as she peels back the layers to him, it builds more intrigue for her and for us as the viewer. So I don't know. This show just absolutely, it's crushing it. From everything that happened this episode, from her back and forth to the Tully company, to her, you know, having a trump card and helping his younger sister, her making the medicine, her beginning a business with nail polish, and her being able to use people in the slums to you know, make this happen. Like, it's just profitable for her business, for her brand, for her awareness, for her leadership, and it's going to be really profitable for her with Prince Arnold, what she's doing for this people first agenda that she has within his land. So I just think it's awesome to see. Like, it's just, there's just so much going on, and it's all working perfectly. It's all working on this tightrope, as she described it, as she was going back and forth with the Tully company. But wow, 7th time loop again, incredible. 10 out of 10 episode. I have no complaints. Like, there's not one thing that I can nitpick about this episode, because I enjoyed it from like the moment second one started to the end of the episode, where it was, what is this, 23 minutes and 50 seconds. I enjoyed every second. All right, my friends, I'll see you guys next week for episode 6 of 7th time loop. Peace.